So hopefully I have good enough internet to do this today, but welcome, welcome. So again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. I love this part, you guys. And TikTok, if you're loving this information, you want to go back and watch it again, you can always go to my YouTube channel and you can watch the replay. So again, when you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. Now I am stranded here in New York City. So that's hence why I'm in a hotel. I got my fingers crossed. So far, my flight hasn't been canceled for this evening. Hopefully I can get back to Dallas. Hello, everybody. But today I want to talk to you how to build a recurring income in 2026, even with a limited time. And by the way, at any time, if you go down, there's like a little orange or yellow thing. You can click on that to submit that to get the step-by-step PDF of how to build a recurring income. I would pick that up. You are going to absolutely love it. And today I kind of want to break down, and that PDF is going to break down how to make 10K a month in recurring income. And I'm going to actually show you how to do that in 1 hour a day. So that form is somewhere. Yeah, thank you. Somebody discovered the form. That form is somewhere. Pick it up. And after my workshop today, I'll send you that PDF. You're going to love it. And let me kind of back up a little bit. Since 2022, I had discovered digital marketing, okay? I had failed miserably before in network marketing, but one thing I loved about network marketing was to build a reoccurring income. So when I did digital marketing, I love digital marketing. I love getting one-time customers. I love getting a customer make $1,400. I love getting a customer making $900 or $600 or $300 or even $100. Hey, Germany in the house. I love it. I love that. You guys, getting one-time customers pays your bills. But building a reoccurring income, that's what builds freedom. And when you have both of them, oh my gosh, that's how you build legacy wealth. And so I'm hosting a 3-day workshop, starts actually today. And I'm hosting this workshop and I'm breaking you down how I discovered how to build a reoccurring income. My goal in 2023 was to build a $10,000 a month in reoccurring income. Let me ask you guys this. If you had 10K a month coming in reoccurring income, that you knew you woke up every morning and you were making that reoccurring income, what would that do for your life? Let me know in the comments what that would do for your life. See, to me, that's freedom on a different level. I didn't have to wait and hope that a customer came in, right? I literally knew I had built a predictable reoccurring income. Now, if you go back to 2022, I started building this income 6 months after launching into digital marketing. I still didn't have the biggest belief. I wasn't an expert in anything. I didn't have any knowledge. But what I took is the data from my potential customers and my customers of my one-time customers. And that's how I created a recurring income. And I'm actually in this 3-day workshop. I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 hour a day. I'm going to show exactly what you need to do for 1 hour a day. So I'm super excited about the workshop today. And then, so today is literally about helping you understand how to make $10,000 a month in reoccurring. I think you're going to be shocked. I do have a step-by-step form here on TikTok. If you want to submit to get that form, I'll email that to you as soon as I get done with my workshop today, but it literally breaks it down for you so you literally can see it on paper. I'm going to cover with you today, but grab that form and it literally shows it to you. Yes, more time with my family. Yes. Yes. And it does, but it also gives you that ability to not like, gosh, I hope I get a customer today. Or, based off my system, I should have a customer on Thursday, right? This is a reoccurring, predictable income stream. And my goal was just to make $10,000 a month. Now I make several 6 figures just in reoccurring income. And that's what I'm going to cover with you today during this 3-day workshop. So super excited, but I want to show you a little bit of it right now while I have a little bit of time. Okay. So, and again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. I love this part. And, it's quite interesting to me that today I'm doing this 3-day workshop. And if you guys have been on TikTok, you know what happened over the weekend on TikTok. Okay. For those of you on YouTube, let me share with you. So TikTok was just in the United States. It's only affected people in the United States. TikTok was just recently sold, okay, in the United States. And what happened is there was a glitch in the system on Sunday and no people's videos got any views. Now, can you imagine if you were just depending on one-time customers? That's scary. If all of a sudden the platform you're using quit getting views. That's why building a reoccurring income, it just brings peace. It just brings a level of peace that I think every family should want. And that's why I feel it's just a non-negotiable in 2026. The way AI is coming in hot, right? And the way automations are coming in, the way that the amount of jobs that are being lost, if people could just build a reoccurring income, why they're still getting their one-time customers. It's the perfect storm. That's how you build legacy wealth. Your one-time customers is going to pay your bills. Your reoccurring income is going to give you freedom. I am so grateful that I decided to learn that, because I literally could just live off my reoccurring, and I could live very, very well off my reoccurring. Hello, my friends. Thank you for being here. And hey, Mara, thank you for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. Now, I will share with you what I'm covering with you today is how to build reoccurring income in 2026. On TikTok, you can pick up the form. There's a submit form down there, and I will email it to you, and it actually lets you fill it in so you have a crystal clear understanding of what it takes. And I'm going to see on YouTube if I can put it in the link, okay, in the comments, so you guys can get access to that form as well. I think I can do that. Yeah, pick up the form. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My fingers are crossed, Kimberly, that I can get on an airplane today. Oh my goodness. So it's been a crazy story. My son and his girlfriend just left to go to, I just couldn't fly back with them, hence because I have my workshop. So we're supposed to get on one late tonight. Yeah. Aw, yay. Well, I love that you love the program, my friend. And that's one of my goals, is to truly help you guys. Like, I get it, man. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a grandma to 5, and time with my family is the most important thing. And so I value that, right? So that's why I'm like, when I created my program, it was like, how can I help you have more time with your family? That's one of the most important things to me. And so that's what I love about it. But I really love helping people be able, I love when somebody said my community gets a customer and makes $1,400. Like, I want to get on the bed and bounce, right? I'm like, yes, because that's so proof that what they're doing is working. And man, $1,400 off of one customer is life-changing. I mean, how many hours do you have to work at a job to make 1,400, right? So I love that. I will forever do that. I will forever help people set free, but I also love helping them build a recurring income, because that's just freedom on a completely different level. It just removes the uncertainty and it removes the worry. To me, it's one of the most important things that you can do. Aw, thank you guys. You're so kind. And thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. And here's what I love, because when you're building your business and getting one-time customers, you can be building that reoccurring income right next to it, right along with it. All you need is 1 hour a day. Think about that. 1 hour a day to build a reoccurring income. And I will show you during this 3-day workshop, I'm going to show you how to do that, how to build a 10,000 month recurring income in the next 90 days or in the next 6 months. It depends on the time that you have, right? Both can be done in an hour a day. There's just a little bit different strategies that you're going to do. So that's what I'm going to be teaching today. Yeah. And hey, thanks for following me. Again, just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. And I'm going to share this with you guys. In 2026, there will be more 6-figure earners established because of the digital space. My question, why not you? Why not you? The only difference of me to you, because there's a lot of you on here right now that have way more talent than me. A lot of you. The only difference of me and you is I was willing to follow a proven process. I was willing to commit to following it. I was willing to decide that this was going to be my it for me, and I was willing to resolve how to get it to work. right? So, for example, with the hiccup we had of TikTok, I didn't let it get to me. I was like, okay, I'll just post on Instagram today. I'll just post on YouTube Shorts today, right? And when you guys can literally do those three things, your entire life will change. How much is the cheapest domain? I don't know. That's kind of an interesting question. I picked my domain based off of what I want to be known for. So I don't think I would go cheap when you want to build your brand. Like that doesn't even make any sense, right? That would be like, I'm going to buy the cheapest car to make sure I get to work. Now, you want to buy a car that can secure you to help you get to work, right? What I love about getting a domain, like through, yeah, mine was $2.99 for 2 years, right? That's what I'm saying. I know like GoDaddy has like a special for like $2.99 or $1.99 for an entire year. I pay $11.99 a year, less than $1 a month to be able to build my brand. Wild. Wild. Most of you spend that in gas, right? So I always like perspective. Yeah. Cheap has no value. Yes, my friend. So true. Yeah, so true. So anyway, I literally love the affordability of every single tool that you would need. That you would need to build a business. I mean, really, the only tool that you need is like your domain. That's like $11.99 a year, or you can get some as low as like $2.99. And I love the fact that like your automated system is at no monthly expenses. You can build your business to six figures without that costing anything. But when it does start costing you something, the company has an affiliate attached to it. Most operating systems that you need to build your business have affiliates attached to it. So not only can you have systems working for you, you have affiliate income working for you as well. That's what I'm telling you. There will be more six-figure earners created in 2026 because of the way it works. Yeah. Thanks for following me, my friend. Again, just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective, but I truly hope today you see the value of reoccurring income. Because here's the reality. Not everyone is going to buy from you, and not everyone can afford a higher ticket. So what I did when I launched my business in 2022, I was getting really excited because I was getting customers, but my email list was getting bigger. And I was like, man, my email list is getting bigger. Now, some of you that have a little bit of stinking thinking, and I get it, I used to be there, would think, man, my email list is getting bigger, but more people aren't buying. Well, what I did, I was like, wow, my email list is getting bigger. What can I offer them to help them feel safe before they buy my higher ticket? What is that bridge I can build for them so they go across it? So that's when I launched my reoccurring income. And so all of a sudden, I would get one-time customers, higher ticket, and I started building a reoccurring income. Built it to six figure, to 10K a month quickly without me adding more work. You know what I did? I actually did it through 3 emails. It's email 27, 28, and 29 in my email automations. And it's so funny. I can tell when a bunch of people hit those emails because I'll get like 5 to 10 new people on my reoccurring income. That's just out there constantly building and working for me 24/7. Hey, my friend, how are you? And I love that. So it's not like I'm having to add more hours in marketing. I don't. I still have my main product that I market. But through my email list, I want to serve them because obviously they like me because they're in my email list. And then something else I did is I was like, and you guys, if you have not created your own community, I'm going to highly recommend it. I'm not referring to a Facebook group. If you have to start with a Facebook group, that's okay. But be careful. A Facebook group is for social media. And at any time they can shut you down or your account can be hacked, right? I'm talking a community where you have ownership. And that's one of the best things I did, right? Because the faster AI comes in, we're not even going to know what's real anymore. And you don't want to have to spend hours and hours and hours going live to know people that you are you and you're not an AI bot, right? And so if you have your own community, people know you're real. And you need to remember something. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Hey, I love you guys so much. So sweet. And hence, I have built a huge community, right? And you can see the love they have. Like we literally, like a global community from all over the world. So cool. Not added more hours doing it, just added a safe place for people to hang out and learn and grow together. No matter what you do in life, the quickest way to learn something is be around people that have already achieved it, right? So let me give you an example. Like, let's say my granddaughter came to me today and she goes, "Hey, Grandma, I want to go out for basketball." I am not going to take her to tennis courts. If I take her to tennis courts, she's going to learn tennis. What am I going to do? I'm going to get her a coach. I'm going to get her on a basketball team. I'm going to get her a basketball, right? And we're going to practice basketball. Do you think if she got on a team that coached basketball, she would learn more about basketball? Yes or yes. You, my friends, are the same way. So you think about what I just said. Imagine if you created your own community, your own ownership, your own environment for people to hang out. Now, one of the questions I get when I say that to people is they're like, "But I don't know anything." And when I launched my community in November of 2022, neither did I. But this is what I said. I'm 5 seconds ahead of them. So let's just learn and grow together. And because of that, it's created the most amazing relationships. Matter of fact, I have a gal she's one of my OG, my original gangsters inside my community. And I met her for the first time. And when I met her, she literally walked in my house and told me what number she was in my community. That's the power of community. That's the power of creating lifestyle, business, and freedom. And you have fun. It's great to have your own online business, but it's not fun just doing it by yourself. It's fun having a community of people together. It really is. Hey guys, when you're jumping on my TikTok, there is a form below. Hey, my friend, that will give you step-by-step how to build a reoccurring income. Pick it up. You'll love it. It shows you literally, you have a crystal clear understanding of how to build a 10K month in recurring. YouTube, I'm going to see if I can put that link in the with the comments. And because I did, it's how to build a recurring income in 2026 in 2 hours a day. You can ask a few questions and it literally breaks it down for you. Okay. So check it out. You'll love it. I can't wait to share it with you guys. And again, that's one of the best things I did. I didn't create that recurring because I was an expert at anything. I didn't. I created that recurring income because I wanted to serve people. Put a yes in the comments if you love helping people. Put a yes or no in the comments if you love helping people. And thanks for following me, my friend. Yeah. Hey, I'm relaunching this year. Any tips? Oh gosh, what just happened? Okay, wait, hold on. Started last year, but mentally was ready. Ooh, I love that. So, okay, I love what you said. So I'm relaunching this year. But I started last year when I wasn't mentally ready. So that's what I would say, my friend. I would go relaunch and I would literally say that. Can I share with you why? How many tens of thousands of other people feel exactly like you? Started something and paused because they just didn't feel ready. So the fact that you go share that story and share why you're ready, what you're excited about, and invite them to go with you, you just became so relatable. And people do business with people they know, like, and trust. That story will make you millions because that's so relatable to people. Because there's a lot of people out there that literally have quit on things and nobody became their hope dealer. You, my friend, can become their hope dealer. And that's exactly what I would do. Go give hope. Say, hey, have you ever tried something, got so excited and quit? Well, that was me back in 2025. I just wasn't ready. Here's what changed. Here's what I'm ready. And here's why I'm ready and what I'm excited about for 2026. And then invite them to join you. That message, master that message, my friend. And people are going to be like, oh, I needed that today. Oh, I'm so glad I discovered you today. Yes, she gets me. So that's exactly what I would do. That's me. There you go. That's all you got to do. You will become so relatable. That's what I do. Yeah. And, when somebody's like, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed because I'm relaunching. Never be embarrassed because you're relaunching. There is not one highly successful person on this planet that hasn't paused or pivoted or readjusted at one time. Sharing that journey is going to be the most relatable part that you can do in your business. Yeah. Yay. See, I needed that today. You get me? Exactly. That's what people need to hear. It's, when you decide to share stories like this, that's why people buy. People buy you, they don't buy a product. So if you guys are out there, no matter what you're selling, if you're out there pitching your product, that's why you're not getting customers. People buy from people that they can relate to. Yeah. And there you go. Just go be relatable. We all have struggles, right? We all have stuff going on. And just remember this, your mess turns into your message. And that's what makes you millions while you're impacting other people's life. It's just perfect. The more we help people, the more it helps our family. Like, I think it's absolutely perfect. We need more of this in the world. I'm so glad you said that. I take that as a sign I have paused for like a year. Oh, I am so sorry that your husband passed. I can't even imagine. But again, that's super relatable. You had stuff in your life. I don't know if you want to share that part, depends on how you can talk about that. I just tell people all the time, if you've had something like tragedy happen in your life, and if it's hard to talk about, I wouldn't talk about it on social media, because I don't want you showing up every day creating content of something that's hard. I want it to be enjoyable for you. Yeah. So I'm glad you're here though, and bless you for being here. Yeah. Yes. All right. That's why I wasn't mentally ready, because my mom passed. Oh, I'm 12 of 24 and I started very, yeah, that was pretty tight. I can't even imagine. So, yeah. Yay. Yes. Come back in. And it's really cool because, if you've been in my program and you had to pause for a little bit and you go back in and you're like, holy crap, there's 58,400 people in there now, right? We are growing like crazy. And that's what I absolutely love. And, something I really like to share that I think is huge, that 58,400 people all come organically. That is something that is so important to me. I can show you how to build a 6 and 7-figure business organically, where you're not spending any money on marketing. No monthly expenses to run your business and no money on marketing. And I can actually show you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 to 3 hours a day. I do it every single day. I get my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I'm done with that. And then I build in my community. That's not income earning activities. That's just my passion. That's just my passion. I know it is so impressive, because you see a lot of people building huge communities, but they're also spending a lot of money on ads. I love that ours has organically grown. And I think that's one of the cool things about it. That's why we've attracted such amazing heart-centered people, right? Because likes attract. And if you're running ads, man, you're just kind of bringing in everybody. So, wow, we left Canada and moved to Belize. Ooh, this business enables us to work remotely. I love hearing that. And how gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. What is this? I am in your program and grow cold feet all the time. I want to go live. How do I break the ice? Ooh, such a great question. The best way to do it is when I go live, it's just you and I having a conversation. I never feel like I'm going live. Matter of fact, let me show you this. You know what I used to do when I went live when I was brand new? Okay, sticky tab. And so when you're going live, you can see up here how many people are on it, right? So I would go live every day, just like this. So I wouldn't see how many people were on my live. It just would be you and me having a conversation. And I treated it like it was you and I at a coffee shop, or you and I sitting down and you're on the couch and I'm on my chair and you and I are just having a conversation. Or you guys treat it like you're FaceTiming someone. The moment I took away, like, oh my God, I'm going live and there's going to be hundreds of people on, the moment I quit thinking that, and I was like, no, is this you and I having a conversation? Matter of fact, I want you guys to think about what I just shared with you. How many of you have ever felt I was literally just talking to you? Let me know in the comments. How many of you felt that way? That I literally was just talking to you? That's the power of going live. That's it. I'll share a funny story with you. Yeah, me. There you go. I'll share a funny story with you. One time I was going live, okay, and I have my little sticky tab up there, right? And I just would, I recycled it. I just would stick every day, I would put my sticky tab back on here. So it was losing the little gel. And I was going live one time and I was flowing and I was having conversation with you and the sticky tab fell off. There's 111 people on and I freaked out. I was like, oh, holy crap. And I literally, everybody's like, what happened? And I'm like, I didn't realize that there was this many people on my life. And I realized at that moment how powerful our mind is. It can take us out like this. So I quickly grabbed the sticky tab again and I just pretended it was you and I having a conversation and I went back to normal. I did that for the longest time. I mean, when I tell you long time, I bet you I used a sticky tab for 6 to 7 months, but it worked because too many times we allow our mind to take us out. Yeah, we allow our mind to take us out. Okay. Yeah. So too many times we definitely allow our mind to take us out. Oh my gosh, hold up. So typically if your content isn't working, it's because you're not connecting. Connection equals currency. Social media works no matter what platform you're on. So if your content isn't converting, it's either it's not connecting or you're not taking people to the next step. Our entire life, we're told what to do. Our entire life. When to go to school, when to go to take a nap, when to take a break, when to go to work. You even have to ask if you can take a sick day. So if you are not telling people what to do in the next step, they're just scrolling on by. So you have to first of all look at is my content directly talking to my perfect customer and pulling their pain points? If the answer is no, fix that. And am I giving a clear CTA? Put that in the comments, CTA, call to action, so they know to go to the next step. Did you go live every day? Oh gosh. So what I did is, great question, by the way, Nick, when I launched my business, I said I would never go live. So never say never. Never say never. And I launched my business on September 10th of 2022. And finally, it was the end of November of 2022. I decided to have the courage to go live. I would go live 5 minutes, get off. The next day, 10 minutes, the next day, 5 minutes. Finally, I was like, you gotta put your big girl pants on and you gotta be consistent. So what I decided to do on December 1st of 2022, I committed. So what I do is, you guys, I commit, I decide it's gonna happen, and I resolve no matter what, it will happen. And I committed to going live every day, December for one entire year. I didn't care if it was 5 minutes. I didn't care if it was 10 minutes. I decided to do that. And I did that. It changed my life and my business. Here was the biggest change. I got to know my audience. I got to understand my followers. And the more I understood them, the better my content became. And then, the bigger I grew, I try to go live Monday through Friday now. Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That doesn't happen all the time, obviously, because I have other things going on, but that's my goal is to Monday through Friday. I would love to do that in 2026. But I put the time in when I was brand new that's how I mastered my $1 million message, by the way. That's why I made my first $1 million in 17 months. It wasn't because I went live every day. It was because I was ready to understand the needs and desires of my perfect customer. Because the moment you can understand the needs and desires of your perfect customer, guess what happens? Connection. You create content that connects, and then currency follows after that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go back to reoccurring income. I want to talk to you about that. Okay. What do you do your business? Denise, what do you mean? What do I do? I'm actually an online business coach. I actually have a program where I show people how to launch and grow their own online business and make 100% profit off of other people's products. And I show people how to master getting their income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. That's exactly what I show people what to do. And I also show people how to build a reoccurring income stream, because you got reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? Because they complement each other. They work beside each other. Those are my two favorite things. Getting one-time customers pays the bills, and getting reoccurring income stream builds freedom. So that's what I teach people, how to do that. Yeah. Connection equals currency. Yes, it does. Absolutely. And if you're inside my community and you're asking tech questions, that's why I have a community, my friend. I actually pay 6 figures a year just for tech support. So I would go inside the community and ask your questions inside of there, and you will get answers immediately because I have a team of people in there. That's what they're there for. I'm not your tech gal. That's why I pay 6 figures to have community support. So you could go in there right now inside the community and ask your question, and people are going to help you and answer you. That's the power of community. And that's why I've created it. Because something you're going to learn in business, you're not going to be good at everything. And when you have your own community, you don't have to be, my friend. Because when you start making millions, you just hire people. Well, I just hired my weaknesses. So I can just stay really, really good with my strengths, but I hired my weaknesses. That are their strengths. That's why we have a perfect community with amazing support, I can teach you how to market and make millions. And I have a tech team that can teach you the tech side of it. I don't know tech. I don't understand tech, and I don't care to know tech. But I make millions in digital. You don't have to know tech. You just have to surround yourself with people that do. And that's what I've done. And that's what I've allowed my community to get free access to that as well. Yeah, I need to get my big girl pants on. You like that, Jules? That was me. I was like, I just got to put my big girl pants on and let's go. And I remember when I first started going live, you guys, I was like, I don't know what I thought was going to happen. And, I survived it. And I'm like, I don't got any bruises. I'm good. Right. And when I just started having a one-on-one conversation, it changed everything. You like that? Aha moment, hire your weaknesses do. I got to share this with you. So my dad owned his own business, but he had an ego, and he would not hire anybody that was better than him. He hired people that were like here. He didn't like that. He felt he would lose control. Okay. Fast forward to today. My dad's 81. Or is he 82? Anyway. And I was actually having a conversation with him here because we're stranded here in New York. And he goes, one thing I really appreciate what you've done is you figured it out early to hire your weaknesses. He goes, I was always afraid to do that. He goes, that's what you're so good at. I'm like, you bet. There's no ego with me. I know I'm not very good at some things, but the things I'm good at, if I just focus on that for my community, we all win. But if I have to learn something that I don't like, I'm going to suffer on the things that I can really help you thrive with. And the moment you realize that, that's again, hence why I created a community. Because so that way you can get the best of everything. And I truly feel that I have the best team. Hands down, I do. They have heart, they have ethics, they have character, and they understand how important those things are for me. There's not a lot of people that can take my vision and run with me. So I'm pretty honored to have the team that we have in place that can help people. Yeah. You see me going pack? Yes, I'm live on TikTok as well. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok as well. Yep, on TikTok as well. Okay, I do want to get back to the recurring income. By the way, I'm trying to talk to you guys. We kind of got sidetracked there. Hence, about reoccurring income. Okay, you guys have reoccurring bills. Why not a recurring income? I'm actually going to do a 3-day workshop that's going to be starting here soon. And I'm sharing with you guys, if you want the step-by-step TikTok, there's a submit form. Grab that form. You're going to love it. It literally shows you how to make six figures in 2026. Okay. There's a little form. It's a free PDF. Grab it, and it literally gives you all the information you need. You just did awesome. And thanks for following me. Real quick, I do want to mirror my screen, because if you guys want to get registered for the workshop, it's right here. Just go buildwithmichele.com. I know my other link is on the YouTube live, but that's where my link that you can get free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint. But I'm doing a special workshop. Again, I'm obsessed. Screenshot this, by the way. Okay, screenshot this. I'm literally, yes, I'm live on YouTube as well. Can you see me going back and forth? I'm not watching tennis match. I'm talking to you guys. I love helping my community get one-time customers. There's nothing more gratifying to me when I go to my community every day and say, oh my gosh, I got a $1,400 sale, or I got a $900 sale, or a $300. I love that. Like, I literally want to jump on the bed when I see that. That's how people pay their bills, right? But to really build freedom, it's building that reoccurring income. And nobody taught me this. I figured it out myself 6 months in. So I want to teach inside my community how to build a six-figure reoccurring income in 2026, because that's the game changer. That just removes the pressure. When you know you wake up every day and you have a 10K a month reoccurring coming in, and here's the thing, you're building your one-time customers, that can also build your loyal reoccurring business. It just complements each other. And so that's why I'm hosting a 3-day workshop. I'm not doing a 1-day quick training. I'm literally doing a deep dive for free, by the way. It's a free workshop where I show you why a reoccurring income is a non-negotiable in 2026. And I literally share with you like how to build it. I break down the numbers with you. You are going to be shocked when you see, like, I'm telling you guys, like, for example, I have many different reoccurring incomes. Trust me, I tested this because I was like, well, maybe I got lucky. So let's do it again over here. Boom. Maybe I got lucky. Let's do it again over here. I've done it multiple different times. Every single one of them make a very high six figures. And ironically, I don't even market them. Wild, right? They're in my emails. I'm all about my high ticket, but inside my emails is where my reoccurring income, and inside my free community is where my reoccurring income is shared. Like, I don't add more work. It was literally having a conversation with ChatGPT, adding 3 emails. But the strategy I'm going to be sharing with you these next 3 days is going to rock your world. But so, for example, there's 5 billion people on social media. If you had a little over 200 people paying you $47 a month, you're making $10K a month. I'm going to show you how to achieve that in 3 months or 6 months, depending on the speed you want to go. Okay? I make insane amount of money on my $47 a month. That literally covers all my bills and then some. That income I did with my $47 a month, it actually made me enough money it still covers all my bills, by the way, but it also allowed me in 2023, was it 3 or 4? Oh my gosh. I opened a hair salon because my daughter's a hairstylist, and I was sick and tired of watching her work for someone else making a small percent. I'm like, let's just open a salon. And we did. The money I made from the reoccurring paid for that. That's how I built legacy wealth. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys. It's not as hard as you think. Matter of fact, it's so beginner friendly. I have to email you. Yeah, I have to email you the PDF. If you submit for the form, I'll send you the PDF. I'll send the PDF to you after I get done with my workshop. It's a free PDF that literally walks you through what reoccurring is. You fill the blanks out so you can create your reoccurring income. It's a plug and play free PDF that I'm going to give you just because you guys are hanging out with me today. So you can go to TikTok and submit the form. And for you guys on YouTube, I'm going to see if I can add it. I can add it to the comments. Yeah, I can add it to the comments. Yeah. So I will get it to you guys when we get off of here. Yeah. I will add it. I will, after that, when this is uploaded, I will add that free PDF form on the comments in TikTok. Okay. You guys will love it. It's a cool form. It's cool. It's what I created and filled out. And it gives you the clarity that you need. Because once you commit to wanting to build a 10K a month, okay, you commit to doing it, and then you got to decide how you're going to do it. And then you got to resolve that it's going to happen in 2026 no matter what. The moment you take that 3 and you apply them, your world is going to change. And that form helps you do that. And then you have a crystal clear understanding. Yeah, you're welcome, my friends. Yeah. Yeah, you get the form, but there's a link you fill out. Yeah, no matter what. That's right, Denise. Yes. It's right down there. You can submit a form. Can you guys tell them what it looks like? I don't know. It's like orange or yellow. You just fill that out, and then I'll email you the form later. I need to figure out how I can have my personal assistant help me do that. I know they're working on improving that. Yeah, so I'll get it to you guys later, but it is a complete form, so it's going to really help you. Here's why most people never execute, because they're kind of in the fog. Like they don't have that clear understanding of what it is. But if you want to get registered for my workshop that's happening here in like 30 minutes, can you believe I'm hanging out with you before I'm going to do a marathon workshop? It's because I love you guys that I couldn't go live yesterday. It was crazy here in New York. I'm telling you, if you guys are New Yorkers, bless your heart. Like I could hug y'all because it's a little too aggressive for this for this Kansan. That's all I gotta say. It's a little aggressive, but if you go right here, buildwithmichele.com. Actually, if you go to my stories on TikTok, you can directly click on that link and get registered for the free workshop. Yeah, just go right here. But anyway, and yeah, it's a long story. So anyway, I couldn't go live yesterday, so I was like, gosh darn it, I need to go live today. Because I want to let you guys know, because the moment you start building that reoccurring income, you're going to feel freedom at a completely different level. And that's what I want to help you do in 2026. Mark my word, just in the digital space, more people will make 6 figures than there's ever been made before, but not because of the hustle, not because of trading time for dollars. You're starting to understand the power of systems, and systems can change your life. And then when you add a layer of reoccurring income, woohoo, it is life-changing. It is. And hey, thanks for following me, you guys. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I really do. Yeah. So I will make sure on YouTube to get that form in there. Okay. And I will add that form for you. Yeah, absolutely. Good morning. I'm looking forward to the workshop. Awesome, Ed. I can't wait. It's one of my favorite, honestly, things to really talk about, because the moment somebody can understand the simplicity behind a recurring income, you're building your one-time customer base, which you always got to do that. And building a recurring income is building loyal customers. That's where you get to wake up every day knowing you have that predictable income coming in. And it doesn't take a lot of people. That's the thing. It doesn't take a lot of people. Most of you have already built an email list where you can probably launch a recurring income in your first 30 days. For those of you that haven't built an email list or a following yet, that's okay. I will show you how to build that 10K a month in recurring in the next 90 days, 3 months, or in the next 6 months. So by June, you can be having 10K a month in predictable income. But you'll make money every month. You actually can make money in February. You're going to have the complete understanding of exactly how to do that. Matter of fact, I will kind of share with you. So today is literally the foundation. You're literally going to have the 10K recurring income math. You're going to discover why it's non-negotiable, which I kind of shared that with you, right? Tomorrow, we're going to build a recurring income offer. This is the part you're going to be rocked by. It's an income that fits in your life. We live in a world today that you do not have to trade time for dollars, my friend. You're going to learn why it works. I'm going to tell you guys this. The more AI comes in hot, the more these robots come in, the more people are going to crave community, crave being part of something that's reoccurring, something that they can get human connection. Agree? Yes or no? How many of you guys are part of a Facebook group, a membership, or community, and you love that camaraderie? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. And thanks for following me, you guys. Again, just call me your hope dealer. Yeah, look at that. It's so important, right? And then I'm just going to show you how you're going to learn how recurring income removes the pressure. And then on day 3, you're going to love it. I'm going to teach you the 1 hour to 10K lifestyle model. What you are doing now, all you need to add is an additional 1 hour a day. And it's not 7 days a week, by the way. I'm talking Monday through Friday. So really 5 hours a week is all you would need. And you're going to learn simple ways to attract your ideal customers. And one of them includes not using social media, by the way. None of it includes running ads, by the way. I built multiple 6-figure recurring incomes without ever spending any money on marketing. And here's the great part. The strategy I'm going to teach you in building a recurring income, a lot of the tools, I think almost every tool that you have the option of using has an affiliate attached to it. So not only are you going to learn how to build your own recurring income stream, you're going to learn how to also build an affiliate income stream, which I make 6 figures with that I've never marketed one time. You're going to learn exactly how that's possible. So basically, in the next 3 days, I'm going to rock your world. Your world will be rocked, but you're going to see what's possible. And many of you are going to be like, I'm doing this. And then you're going to be in 3 months or 6 months, you're going to be on my live and you're going to be like, hey, I was on your workshop and I took action and I'm making 10K a month. And then I'm going to be so fired up when I hear that because I know what's possible if you're willing to take action. I do. It's fun too, by the way. This is so beginner friendly. And if you have experience, we're going to get you back to the basics. Fancy does not make a lot of money. And I do not want you trading time for dollars. We live in a world today, you do not have to do that. You do not have to spend hours and hours and hours on social media. You don't. You don't have to spend hours and hours going live. You don't. You don't. And you're going to learn all of that. So super excited. Yes. Okay. So real quick, any other last questions? Well, thank you, my friend. I watched your Friday video and the last 5 minutes on vision was a great reminder. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Looking forward to momentum. Yes. I finally started going live on TikTok. Yes. Good for you. Yeah. Atlanta in the house. I love it. So I will not be doing another workshop like this because there will be no reason to, because people will be able to have access to the replays and stuff. This is why I'm doing a reoccurring workshop at the beginning. But if you get registered for the workshop, you'll learn how you can get access to the replays because this is the beginning of the year. And I want to teach reoccurring income so it is accomplished in 2026. So, I'm almost crying here. Freedom. Yes. If you can see it, you can believe it. And then once it's believed and you can see it, you can receive it. Yeah. Okay. So to get registered for the workshop, you guys, you could actually, it's right here, buildwithmichele.com. You can go there or just go to my stories on TikTok. If you go to my stories on TikTok, screenshot this, by the way. But if you go to my stories on TikTok, there's a link, Build with Michele. Just click on the link and get registered. It's a free 3-day workshop. Yeah. And, but those of you on TikTok right now, there's a form that you can get how to build your recurring income. Just submit that form as well. Yeah, submit for that form as well. And I'm going to give you literally it's fill in the blank. You're going to have a crystal clear understanding of what it takes for you to build a recurring income in 2026. So grab it. It's a free form. I will email it out to you after my workshop today, but you'll love the form. You'll love it. You guys are going to get off there going, that's it. That's all it takes to build a 10K a month in reoccurring. It's fill in the blanks. So yeah, pick up the form. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Bruce. I love it. One thing, you guys, that I didn't expect to have happen when I launched into the digital space, and that was the people. I never, ever thought I would meet the most amazing, heart centered, loving, compassionate people that truly care about other people. And that's what we've created in our community. And that's why I love our community, because it's not a fit for everyone, because not everybody is compassionate and cares about helping other people. Not everybody's heart centered. So we kind of weed them out and we attract the kind, comparing, compassionate, heart centered people that aren't greedy and they're not needy, they're caring. And that's what you guys get to surround yourself with. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, anyway, yes. So, any last questions? I know. I agree. Only if the world could be like our community. I know. See, something you guys will share with you about our community is when you ask a question in our community and you have like 5 or 6 people that respond to you, they're not getting paid to respond to you. That's a great sign. The good humans we have. Gosh, I love that. Like my heart just smiles when I get inside the community and see the amazing people inside our community. I just love it. Yeah. That's what I keep putting in our post about our community. Yes, Lisa, it's huge, isn't it? Oh, I just love it. And that's, like that shocked me, that we were able to accomplish that, from a globally, like that we can just all really work so well together and in sync together. It's just absolutely amazing. It's been the coolest part. That's, you guys, once you get past that financial stress, once you get out of like, that reaction living every day, trust me, that was me in 2022. And you actually have all your bills covered, you're out of debt, you're living life on your terms. You got one-time customers coming in, you got reoccurring customers coming in. You have freedom on a completely different level. And to be part of a community, a global community, like I'm telling you, and have people all over the world means so much more than the money. The people, the relationships. Like I never thought I would build a community of how many people from South Africa and from Canada, from Australia, United Kingdom, Spain, we're like all over the world. And so that's just kind of like that icing on the cake. And that's why I tell people all the time, yeah, you're going to make 100% profit because you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You have an amazing community of the most amazing people there to help and support you. Yeah, and I love that. Anyway, I do got to bounce because I do got to get off here. I have 20 minutes to get ready for my workshop. Again, if you guys want to get registered for the workshop, it's right here, buildwithmichele.com. Also on screenshot this. TikTok, if you go to my stories, you can click on it. I did a video. Just go through my stories and there's a video that shows you Build with Michele. You can click on that and get registered for the workshop. Also on TikTok here, there's a form if you want to fill that form out. I'm going to give you how to build a recurring income in 2026. It's a fill in the blank form that you can fill out. By the time you get to the bottom of filling it out, you're going to have a crystal clear understanding of what it takes to make a recurring income. YouTube, I'm going to add it to the comments. So you can click on the comments to pick up the form. Okay? So YouTube, you've been awesome. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Actually, I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to come live a little bit early tomorrow. See you tomorrow.